The shoulders aligned again.
Like they're clearly rotated in. The refs need to take control of this match
this
a
way.
little bit
Center's
better.
towards you.
Devon's pushing hard with that side pressure. He knows a lot of guys will fight him there, and he can drain them out.
More susceptible going the strap.
Much better setup. Let's see.
Here we go. Underway we go! We are on the way, and a big drive to the back of the path from Dennis Cıplenkov. And now Devon Larrat goes on the attack. The pronator is engaged, but he needs to hang on to it. And Dennis working hard. We're in a war, ladies and gentlemen, in the opening round here. And Devon Larrat is blasting holes into the hand and wrist of Dennis Cıplenkov, and he must stay with it. Starting to put that wear and tear into the arm of the giant Russian, engages the shoulder, maintains the height and the space, is closed down, there's the pin, there's the opening authority. It's stamped onto the match, and Jody Larrat is red line emotion.
16 years we waited for this one round, this first pin, and it goes to Devon Larrat.
Can you smell the victory in the air? Maybe, but maybe not. One thing I will tell you is the man with the military background knows this is a battle of attrition. And as you looked at the face of Jody Larrat as she sees the first pin hit the pad, Devon had done massive damage. He strafed the hand and wrist of Dennis Cıplenkov, and listen to the crowd, Ray Lipings here inside this hotel. The Green Park is on fire.
We're seeing history in making. Devon Larrat pins Dennis Cıplenkov in round number 1, and maybe does a lot of damage to Dennis. A lot of people, especially from Russia, talk about his endurance, how Dennis is able to hold big weight for a very long time. We'll see it right now in round number 2. We're scheduled for 5 rounds.
Back for Devon and Dennis. Both have their supporters in here, mate, and you could hear them both in fine voice. Hey, this thing is on fire. There may be a storm outside, but the thunder is inside here tonight at East versus West 10.
This is very, very quiet Devon Larrat. He's very, very focused. This match means world to him. This is one of those things that he needs to do. Right now, he's very, very focused on taking the same approach. He did it perfectly. Stop Dennis's pronator, turn the palm up, took the control. Dennis was trapped in position. He could stretch out, but there was not a lot of options where he could go. Let's see if this goes to a strap again. Devon could maybe stop it and not let go. Let's see how much damage did Dennis take in round number 1. Dennis is more active. He's giving a little bit more. You can hear the crowd. I hope you can hear the crowd at home.
Here we go. No limits. Devon Larrat, Dennis, thick shake, Cıplenkov, 1-0. The score to the man from Canada at this stage. Devon folds up shoulder tight on the way we go, straight to the pad. It's ignition, and it hits the target on a special day for all members of the armed forces. Devon Larrat roars his authority into the night air here.
You blew that tire up.
This is one of the things a lot of people predicted, especially Levan Saginashvili. As much as he wanted to face Dennis as a winner of this match, he said there's no chance. Devon is too much of everything right now.
2018 was a few years ago. This is a different arm on a very, very different day. And today, no limits, Devon Larrat is stamping his authority on the match. Have we seen the result already written? Or is the drama yet left in this matchup? Has Dennis Cıplenkov got any answer?
Come on, Dennis.
Come on, fight me, Dennis. He stood on this stage at East versus West the night he took the title and said, I will destroy you. I will destroy you, Dennis. tonight's the night.
Dennis says he's ready. Round number 3. Are we gonna get the strap?
Keep your shoulders straight.
No.
Shoulders, Devon.
Still no strap.
Zapomnieć.
Center.
Zapomnieć.
Shoulders.
Меня.
Shoulders.
Zapomnieć.
Wrist.
Меня.
Shoulders.
Devon is saying, "Remember me," in
Shoulders.
Russian to Dennis.
One warning.
One warning, fuck
I will
I'm square.
shoulders. No. Look at this.
Yes, it's square.
We can see the face of Matt Mask. He's so happy for Devon for this one.
Big drive there. Quick shake, balls up the hand. Dennis equal to it. And Devon drove to the side, couldn't finish. Needs to retain that focus. Not a good idea to take his foot off the gas. No, it's hard not
Especially
to get
with
carried away,
someone
Ray.
like Dennis. And like a lot of Russians talk about his endurance. Like Zaur said it. Dennis is like, you might lift 100 kilos, but Dennis can hold 70 kilos in a position for 1 minute. That is his superpower right now. We're seeing this is different Dennis Cıplenko than we saw back in 2018. His style has evolved. It's more defensive. It's more endurance oriented. The problem is you're fighting someone like Devon Llarratt who can take full advantage. He knows techniques very well. He knows what he needs to attack and where he needs to put on pressure. And that first round was grueling.
It's interesting you talk about evolution there, because I'm not sure anybody has evolved more in the last 18 months than the man from Canada. We've seen this guy change everything about himself.
Shoulders.
Pulling
Look at what it means to him. Driven hard into that strap, that forward momentum, and close down the pressure, and he starts to talk to Denis Cıplenkov. There's the bump again. He did the damage in the opening round, and Dennis is defensive. Has no other option at this stage. He's having to hang on there as Devon goes on that relentless offensive, putting bullet after bullet into the gigantic wrist and hand. Dennis tries to come forward, but there's the pin, and there is the retention of the title.
Devon Llarratt, 16 years in making. 3-0 right now. Will they pull 2 more? I think they're gonna pull 2 more. You know the saying, real recognizes real. So I think there's, even with all the tension, even with all the bad things that have been said between both of those guys, they respect each other.
Oh my God, massively. Speaking when there are no cameras, to Devon Llarratt, he is massively respectful of what he faces in Denis Cıplenkov. This is a man who forced him to rethink everything, who set him on a path to reinvent himself. And look at the bravery from Dennis there as he comes in and tries to last ditch it. That's what it meant to No Limits Devon Llarratt. Huge legacy defining match. No Limits with the whip. What a special night for the fans and the family.
Again, his first title defense against Denis Cıplenko, and he's very, very successful. The problem for me right now is still we don't know where Dennis ranks in the super heavyweight ranking. But
you're right, Ray.
I guarantee we'll see more of Dennis. He loves the
It
sport.
would be terrible if we didn't. This guy loves the sport of arm wrestling. Denis Cıplenkov loves this game. He's put everything into this sport. And there's so many matches out there that the fans of the game would love to see him contest. Styles make matches, every man has their day, and today was the day of Devon Llarratt. But you need an opponent, you need a dance partner.
Stop.
It's not pin. We will continue. Okay? Не был match, это был elbow foul.
So we're back to round number 3. There was an elbow foul for Devon Llarratt. Well, I saw Dennis's elbow coming off the pad pretty rough. Okay.
Couldn't possibly comment.
Yeah. I would say if look at Dennis's arm.
You have one elbow on strap, right?
That looks like it's, made
Even after
from
he lifted
computer
it
or
first.
something.
I didn't saw him.
Who did this review?
I
This
saw
may
I
be
saw
the most delayed call I've ever seen.
I think if you just go back and you say, well, you know, there's some, like, both guys would agree, like, well, we're done with that round. But we'll see it again. We'll see it again.
We haven't seen it up here in the commentary booth yet, guys, but as the score stands, still 2-0. Larrat therefore, as I understand it. You can hear the support around the arena here for Devon Larrat. It is vast. It is uncompromising. So has been the style
Shoulders more.
of the Ottawa
Wrist here.
high hooker,
Center.
who
Shoulders.
tonight
Wrist.
secures
Wrist.
a
Shoulders.
legacy-defining victory
Shoulders
if he
limit.
can put this to the
Don't
power.
move. Go!
There's the drive. The Pro Nation is engaged, and he takes control and centers again. Oh, get back on the match.
Come on, why
what
we're
are you doing? Here we go. Big drive. And Devon Larrat forces down, squeezes down, and he's talking all the time to Denis Cyplenkov. Starts to come forward now, closes down the space, makes it go dark. He wants to put the pressure and the signature press into Denis Cyplenkov.
Even with all this damage, Dennis is still fighting. He's not letting go. He's still fighting. He's still holding on.
Turns to the pad, and that time it is emphatic, undeniable, categoric. It's done. What a night. The emotion in the room is ridiculous. Look at the pump on Denis Cyplenkov's arm.
It doesn't
That
look real.
is unbelievable.
He's still saying, remember me. Yeah. I didn't teach him that.
This mattered so much to No Limits Devon Larrat.
I can teach him some other
the
Russian
most.
words, but not that one.
He's over in the corner. And he's showing off the arm. He's showing off the tattoo, and there's the other arm. Wants to make a statement, really does want to leave a lasting impression in the mind of his nemesis.
I believe people expected Devon to act differently on the stage. Yes. Dennis will not pull anymore. Dennis will not pull anymore. 5-0. Devon Larrat retains the championship. Takes down Denis Cyplenkov, one of his Mountain Everests, one of his Boogie Monsters. Let's get Devon and Dennis. I hope they all can bury the hatchet. You know, things kind of sometimes escalate when you're trying to promote the match. You might say things you don't want to say, but some situations got pretty serious, I'll be honest with that, and here we are. I hope it's all is buried. We see the tears of joy on Jody's face. Devon Larrat is your champion. Yeah. Let's take a look at the replay. Starting from round one, Devon felt the side pressure was the key. Going inside wasn't, but high hook and high top roll was. Worked diligently on Denis's hand, pumping it, separating him, slowly making him weaker. And he did it. Match wasn't easy by a long shot. Devon Larrat becomes victorious in his right arm, first time facing Denis Cyplenkov. Maybe in a few years they'll run it back. Denis still needs time to get back in an arm wrestling shape. I think everyone, you need to compete more. You can be jumping in. He picked Devon as one of his targets, but maybe he aimed too high, and